Okay, so I restarted because, yep, it was doing some weird and wonderful stuff.
Revelio.
Let's see what we can find. If anything. Okay, so you're part of the Merlin trial by the look of it. Okay. Can open that way. So let's go to here.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Okay, so F to use. Okay.
Revelio.
I noticed some. So 4 to pull. Okay. Okay. Okay, and there was another one of these up here. I remember seeing it. There we go. So let's remove. There we go. So let's do 4. I'll bring these ones to here. Did I see one outside earlier? Or am I just imagining it? We'll find out. Let's have a look around. Can't see anything more there. Anything on this side? Oh, hang on, there's a box up here. Gives it a little bit of gold. Anything else? Oh, there's a chest up there. So let's go 2. And 4. Okay, let's... I noticed a chest underneath, but we'll get the one on top first. Okay, so we've got some gloves. There's a trial outside. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So shoot. You're not as good a cloak. You may come in handy. Get you as well. Another one down here. Just double check in here to see if there was anything that I didn't spot.
Revelio.
Not seeing anything. Okay. Okay, there they are. Oh. Okay, so one more.
That's that.
Okay, let's go back to Arn. And I really missed the dodging, didn't I? I wonder if I can dodge. Looks like there may be spiders down here. Hang on. to its control. Let's do an X. Well, that didn't work very well. When was the last checkpoint? I hope I don't have to fight all those goblins again. No, I don't, so that's good. Let me think. No, did that any of that count? It did. That's good. Okay. But I don't exactly have many Wiggenweld potions left. Keep an eye out for some more enemies to see if we can then dodge some. Oh, there's an enemy that way. There we go. So we're halfway there. Okay, so there's some more enemies down here. So they know where I am. Where are you? Okay. Okay. You. And some XP as well. So how many more do I need to do? 3 more. A few more enemies down here.
I should investigate.
There we go. Okay, so I just need to kill them now.
Revelio.
So I think that said I had completed that quest. Yep, and just attend Defense of the Dark Arts during the day. Prisoner Love. Okay, so I need to go do that one, and go back there. That's cool. We're at least getting there. Hang on, what are you?
Lumos.
Okay, so you're some kind of... Okay, so let's collect that. On that. All sorts of plants to collect. Now let's do an R.
Revelio.
So I can see that. What are you? Maybe you open the door.
It's Lumos.
Right, so there should be some steps again. Where were the steps? I think I've lost the entrance. There we go.
Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, so there's something down here.
Revelio.
Okay. What are you? Four?
Here.
Two? Okay. It took you down.
Revelio.
Okay. So that was a chest that I saw. It guess I just needed to bring that down from up there for some reason. Okay. Leave it a bit simplistic, but hey. I'm sure they'll get more complicated as we go along. Almost back to Arn. We need to go back to the castle. We should be able to teleport or use a flu network.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid...
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
There's no trouble.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
That sounds wonderful.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Okay.
All the best.
Revelio.
Hello. Have a bunch of clothing to change.
Revelio.
Anything else? Whole bunch of stuff. Ah, there's a purse in there and a sack. Yeah. So that one's locked, so I'll have to come back at some point. Okay, so it's not inside. Thought it was. There's a sack by the gate. Try the arm again. Okay, that's kind of weird. Never mind. Let's grab the sack. Let's check the gear. We have hats. Goes up 32. Face mask. That's the down one, that's no good to me. What are you? You go up 25. Okay, so we'll use you. Okay. That's better. Okay, Okay, so let's go M for map. Let's go to Hogwarts. Great Hall? Was it Grand Staircase? Grand Staircase. Grand Staircase. Oh, well, I went to the wrong place, but hey. We'll see if we can get to the common room in a second.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Right, so that's not what I wanted. It was M. Map. Great Hall. There we go. Hufflepuff common room. I believe that's where one of the quests was. Let's go. Esk. Quests. That one. And then we've just got to go to Professor Heggett. Right, so what have we got here? Combat. Okay, so that completed. A whole bunch of stuff not completed. Quests. Your pages. Oh, yeah, that'll be all the stuff we picked up. These, well, I didn't do anything much with these, so yeah. Not too worried about. Okay, so here's a portrait. Let's talk to the portrait.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Sounds intriguing.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you're up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield.
Upper Hogsfield.
Shall I tell her to expect you?
How would the pages help her?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Okay, that could be interesting. Can you tell me more about Helen?
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you minister?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall head there directly.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think.
That's cool.
I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Okay, but we want to go to see Professor Heggett first. So quests, Professor Heggett, and I get a new spell from this, which is cool. So let's head out and get a new spell. Let's go V. Something's not... I went the wrong way, that's right. Okay, down this way and through this door. Should be another flue. For you. Hang on, I didn't check any of the new gear, did I? Or did I? Looks like I may have done just that. I just thought I hadn't. That's cool. Memory like a sieve. I haven't done this one, so hit T, switch to U for a second, hit 1. That's me 500 more gold.
Revelio.
Thought I heard. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Okay. Probably running past all sorts of puzzles and what have you.
Revelio.
Okay, we're not so far off. So we come through this field, little courtyard. Hang on, I saw something there.
Revelio.
Just catch glimpses out of the corner of the eye. Although Slytherins like to think this window is somehow a tribute to their house founder, it is actually a serpentine beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Green Man. Okay. Okay, so let's... Right, so you can advance time by pressing... by accessing the map and pressing F. Yes. And we slept on the floor. Okay.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Uh-huh.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
This is another red spell.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Okay. So let's go T. We'll just switch to there for a second. So...
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Incendio!
yeah, that's cool. So where are we next? What quests do we have open? Just this one. Speak to... Oh, that's a long way away, so how close can we get? World map. All the way up there. So the nearest we have is... Let's try Hogsmeade. There's got to be some closer in Hogsmeade. I may not get quite as close as that, but at least it will get me somewhere. Right, let's go T. Let's change a few things. So I want the Illuminous. I still want that one. We'll do with that for the moment. At least we're over halfway there.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody...
Revelio.
Okay. Okay, it's closed its eye. So I guess we need to go a bit further away. So T. One.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's still another chest around there. It's inside, so there's nothing I can do about that one. Apparently I need to go this way. Seems a bit weird, but hey, we'll go this way. Yeah. Is that another page? That building's locked, so there's nothing I can do there. Right.
Revelio.
Okay, there's some.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Ooh. Okay.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Well, 15.
Revelio.
Nothing in here. Not that I can see. Interesting contraption. What the? A whole bunch of weird noises. Interesting contraption.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Okay.
One less shoot. I won't rest until
Okay. At least I got some more potions.
Revelio.
Okay. Not sure what's going on there. Except that the goblins don't particularly like me. Okay, what are you? What I'm after. And around here. Few witches or wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous mazes. back to their rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Eon Blackwood. Born Eon Wood to a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Eon was misunderstood by his muggle parents, and in an effort to fit in sought solace in the family trade hedge trimming. He could allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautifully designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. Their resentment only worsened upon young Eon's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. It was at Hogwarts that Eon first met one Artemisia Black, disowned by the Black family for her mother's dalliance with Artemisia's Muggle father. The half-blood Artemisia's relationship with blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the same time, she did not fault Wood for his Muggle parentage, but rather considered him too an unwilling innocent victim of Muggle impurity. Okay. So it now gives me a maze. Okay. Okay, so I can't get out that way. That way is a dead end. There we go. That was cool. So that starts a maze that you can go through.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's some stuff in here. F. Let's search that. We've got a new handle. Okay, so there's a couple of quests here. A whole bunch of them.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Let's find the entrance. There we go.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Let's talk to Helen.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Okay. So we have to go to Azkaban? I guess... okay.
What a horrible story. Well, if you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Tell me more about Apollonia.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Can you tell me more about
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
What happened
You
to
said
the
Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Ready to go.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
Okay.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Okay, so then I guess the next section's in Azkaban. Let's just finish this.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. This isn't a place for loitering.
Ugh, I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Okay, so let's stop there for this one and we'll restart in a few seconds.